You're probably watching this video because the word trauma resonates with you in one way or another. Well, my friend, the reason it resonates with you is because of the profound impact it has on your body and your mind. You're in tune with yourself, probably more than most people. Does that sound right to you? Trauma can manifest in both physical and psychological symptoms, masking itself as chronic illness, chronic pain, anxiety, depression, mystery chronic conditions, and much, much more.
Sounds good.
It's a brand new day. Wake up every morning and say, it's a brand new day.
Hello, my beautiful brain babe. Kelly here. Welcome back to my channel where I help you self-heal chronic symptoms and anxiety through nervous system regulation. I respect your time, so let's go ahead and get straight into it, shall we? I have done a lot, and I mean a lot of research on trauma. I've taken courses, I've read books and researched articles, and out of all my years of research, I believe Dr. Bessel van der Kolk, a renowned psychiatrist and trauma researcher, is the best resource on how to understand trauma and its impact on the body and mind. His world-renowned book, The Body Keeps the Score, highly recommend reading, by the way, explores how trauma is not just a psychological experience, but also a physiological one. Traumatic experiences, especially those occurring in early life, can lead to chronic dysregulation of the nervous system. This dysregulation keeps the body in a state of heightened stress, also referred to as fight or flight, which, can you guess it, over time can lead to chronic illnesses such as autoimmune disorders, chronic pain, anxiety, and much, much more. I remember one of my biggest aha moments in my healing journey was when I found out trauma gets stored in the body. It literally gets stored in your tissues and your muscles. So no wonder there are thousands and thousands of people in the world, people just like me and you, getting nowhere when trying to heal from a diagnosis given by their doctor. The diagnosis is often not accurate, leading to more ambiguity, more no answers, and ultimately leaving you very frustrated and feeling alone. It's also important to note that Dr. van der Kolk argues that traditional talk therapy, which is usually our mainstream medical system's go-to advice, often falls short in addressing trauma's deep impact on the body. Instead, he advocates for approaches that integrate body awareness and self-regulation techniques, such as yoga, mindfulness, and neurofeedback. These methods aim to help individuals reconnect with their bodies, regulate their nervous systems, and ultimately heal the physical and emotional scars left by trauma. But the biggest takeaway when it comes to all of these modalities is that they all have one underlying factor, and that is to create a sense of safety in your body. Now, before we get into creating this safety, it's equally important that you know how trauma impacts your brain and body. Trauma isn't just an emotional wound. It's something that physically alters your brain structure and function. Let me repeat that. Trauma physically alters the structure and function of your brain. It affects key areas of your brain like the amygdala, the hippocampus, and the prefrontal cortex. These areas are critical for emotional regulation, memory, and decision making. When trauma occurs, these brain regions become overactive or sometimes underactive, leading to difficulties in managing emotions, remembering events, and making decisions. Does this sound familiar to you? I am guessing you're thinking yes. But the effects of trauma don't stop on the brain. Even when our minds try to forget, our bodies remember. This is why trauma can manifest in physical symptoms such as chronic pain, muscle tension, joint issues, chronic headaches, gut issues, and various other illnesses. The body literally holds on to the trauma, storing it in our muscles and tissues, which can no doubt lead to long-term health issues if not addressed. Now, as I mentioned before, one of the most crucial aspects of healing from trauma is creating a sense of safety in your body. This is when we really dive deep into nervous system regulation work. And if you're familiar with my channel, you know that is the one crucial avenue to take in order to heal from chronic health issues. And it's also important to mention during your health journey, remember to cultivate an environment where you feel secure, whether that's in your relationships, your physical surroundings, or in therapeutic settings. Without this sense of safety, your nervous system remains in a state of hypervigilance, constantly on the lookout for threats, which prevents true healing. If you've been part of my community for a while, you'll know how much of an emphasis I put on creating a safe environment, not only your physical environment, but even with the people that you surround yourself with. Stable, supportive relationships and an environment are so important. They provide the security your nervous system needs to start the healing process. If you don't feel like you have a safe space in terms of this, I highly recommend watching this video right here, which teaches you how to manage your relationships to optimize your healing journey. So let's get straight into an overview of ways you can start feeling safe in your body to ignite the healing power you have within. Well, a key element in healing trauma is reconnecting with your body. Trauma often causes us to disconnect from our physical selves as a way to cope with overwhelming experiences. Dr. van der Kolk discusses several techniques that help you reconnect with your body, including yoga and mindfulness. And although these practices do encourage body awareness, helping you tune into physical sensations and recognizing where trauma might be stored, I want to get into the holy grail of all techniques to get your healing really activated. And drum roll, please. This is through somatic experiencing. When faced with a traumatic event, the body instinctively goes into survival mode through the activation of the autonomic nervous system. The sympathetic branch triggers the fight or flight response, while the parasympathetic branch can induce a freeze response when the situation feels inescapable. Trauma disrupts the natural flow between these states, leaving the body stuck in hyperarousal, fight or flight, or hyperarousal, freeze, creating nervous system dysregulation. Somatic experiencing works by helping the body complete these trapped survival responses. In the aftermath of trauma, people often do not get the chance to discharge the energy that was mobilized during the event. The tension, fear, and stress remain stored in the body, and somatic experiencing helps the nervous system release this stored energy, allowing it to return to a state of balance, or what we call homeostasis. So let's get into the nitty-gritty of how you can practice this somatic experiencing at home. Heck, you can even start as early as now if you want. And if that's the case, feel free to pause this video to find a comfortable position and then resume the video to get started. If you don't have the time now, that's okay. Be sure to save this for later when you can implement it. I suggest doing this 15 to 20 minutes a day. Find a safe space. Sit or lie down in a quiet, comfortable environment where you feel safe and free from distractions. Then begin by taking a few slow, deep breaths in. Focus on the sensation of your body making contact with the chair, bed, or floor, whatever your body is positioned on. Notice how your body feels supported by the ground beneath you. Now start scanning your body for sensations. Gently scan your body for any areas of tension, discomfort, or heightened energy. As you notice these areas, resist the urge to change or fix anything. Simply observe what is happening inside your body without any judgment. Once you've identified an area of tension or discomfort, shift your focus to a neutral or pleasant part of your body. This could be the sensation of your feet on the ground or your hands and the resting on your lap. Spend a few moments feeling into this neutral or soothing part. Then gradually bring your attention back to the area of tension, but only for a few seconds. Notice any sensations, emotions, or images that arise. Then gently shift your focus back to the neutral or pleasant area. Continue this back and forth movement between areas of discomfort and safety. As you pendulate between these two states, you might notice shifts in your body, perhaps a deep sigh, muscle twitching, warmth, or a sense of relief. These are signs that your nervous system is discharging trapped energy. Let the process unfold naturally without forcing anything. Now, if at any point you feel overwhelmed, take a break and focus on something comforting, such as the feeling of your breath or a positive memory. This helps build your capacity to stay grounded while exploring difficult sensations. Then end the practice by taking a few moments to notice how your body feels now compared to when you started. Has there been any release of tension, a shift in energy, or a sense of calm? Allow yourself to appreciate any changes, no matter how subtle. This somatic practice can be done regularly to help gently release stored trauma, allowing your nervous system to regulate and move out of chronic fight or flight or freeze. Over time, this re-regulation can alleviate chronic health symptoms. Isn't that amazing? The power we have within ourselves to heal is incredible. So, my friend, capitalize on your own power. Take this information I have given you and implement it starting today because you are so worth it. And don't forget to comment below and let me know how it went for you. I would love to hear from you. And before I leave you today, I want to gift you something that can really help support your healing journey. And that is my Symptom Reducer morning routine. The reason this morning routine is so important is because it sets you up for a day of healing. It maximizes your healing potential and leaves you feeling energized and excited for the day. This is a completely free resource, so don't forget to grab that, my friend. And again, it's completely free, so take advantage of it. I'll link it right below. If you liked this video, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Helping you heal is truly my biggest passion in life, and the more of you that subscribe, the more people can be helped. You can also hit the bell notification so you can be notified when my next video comes out. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Happy, healthy healing. Bye.